Suicide. More importantly, suicidal thoughts. Okay? Everybody has the capability of thinking suicidally. Okay? But it's just an easy way out. Don't do it. You know? That's another thing too. It's so easy to tell somebody not to do something, but to actually know what's going on in their head, for them to actually not do what it is that you're telling them not to do, is a totally different story. Totally. You know, it's kind of like somebody with a disability that limits, you know, like whatever, you know, like, or if somebody has like really severe depression, oh, watch a funny movie, that'll help. No. I mean, if you have severe depression, watching a funny movie might temporarily help, might lift your mood a little bit, but you're still gonna have depression. You're still going to be depressed, okay? In the long run, you're going to go back to feeling depressed. And that does lead to suicidal thoughts, okay? Now, think of it. You commit suicide, okay? You end your life. You end your problems. But you create problems for everybody around you, okay? You don't realize that because you think that nobody cares, okay? Nobody gives a shit about me, so I'm gonna do the whole world a favor and kill myself. That's what you're thinking, right? No. That might be what you're thinking, but that is not reality. That is not the way that it will play out. Okay, you kill yourself, then, okay, no more you. Okay, if you have a spouse or a loved one, you know, like a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, they get affected by it. Okay, they probably go into a state of depression. I know of couples, okay, like married couples that have been married for years, and one of them dies. The other one dies of a broken heart and loneliness because they can't handle being by themselves or without their partner that they've been with for years, okay? So this not only happens with your spouse, but it could happen with your family members too. You know, brother, sister, niece, nephew, whoever you're close to, you know, like even one of your parents might die of a broken heart or loneliness because you're gone. So just remember that there's more to life than whatever your little problem is. And you can get through it. You can live a healthy, normal life and still be depressed. Wait, that didn't sound right. But no, but seriously though, you can overcome whatever it is that's bothering you so much. You know, with me, I get depressed once in a while, you know. I just don't, like, I don't show it in my vlogs or anything because it's me. It's my own personal thoughts. Okay? Last week I was at work, and this is actually what got me to think about doing this particular Frantic Fridays video. I was at work and I was looking out the window, right? I opened up the window to get some fresh air because it's really, really, really hot in the kitchen that I work in, okay? And we're way up on the 29th floor. And I opened the window for some fresh air, and in my mind's eye, okay, like, you know how you can see things in your head? I saw myself climbing out the window and jumping down to my death. And I wasn't even thinking suicidally at all. That day or that week or that, whatever. I don't normally think like that. But it went through my head. So could you imagine somebody who has suicidal thoughts opening that window, getting that vision in their head? Are they going to go through with it? Or would it scare them enough, close the window and walk away? I had a friend who shall remain nameless, but I did date her at one point. I was working security in an apartment building that was across the street from where she lived, and it was like a couple stories higher than the building that she lived in. And she was always talking about suicide and how she wanted to end her life and blah 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 blah. And I brought her to my work, to the apartment building. Went up, all the way up. I had access to the roof. Took her out on the roof, walked over to the edge, and she looked down, backed away, and never had a suicidal thought after that. So, there you go. You know that saying, facing your fears? It works. It really, really works. So, in closing, a quote, ironically, from Robin Williams, who said, "Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem." Let that sink in.